Hello, I'm Jared Just Scored. Welcome to another nice wholesome deck profile for Villain Month. A month where I talk about a slew of villain decks or have horror, villain, whatever based conversations. Which I haven't really done that much this year, but we did one where I beat the shit out of Yu-Gi-Oh characters, that's villain adjacent. And I'm festive today, I have an orange shirt on. On this specific episode, we're going to be doing a deck profile that was got by you guys. I'll put it up right now. I put a poll up a couple weeks ago regarding what deck profile I should do next for Villain Month. And it was a 50-50, so I decided, and it turned out being pretty apropos, that Sartorius won due to a coin flip. So I've been labbing, gosh darn it. And I got what I think is a pretty... I definitely have an Arcana Force deck, I can assure you of that. So without any further ado, let's get started. Alright, so here is my Arcana Force deck. Now, do you expect to win with this? No. I will say, in all honesty, there is a way you can win with this. There are multiple ways you can win with this, but by and large, this is a this is a pretty good approximation of an Arcana Force deck, with the intention to play Arcana Force. And that is what we are going to do, unfortunately. So let's get on to the deck. We play 2 copies of Arcana Force EX, the Light Ruler. You can also play the Dark Ruler, but he's okay. Both of his effects are kind of meh. He can attack twice, and his tail's effect is he can blow up the field. I'm alright with those. I prefer Arcana Force the Dark Ruler, the Light Ruler, because his head's effect is when it destroys a monster, you can add a card from your graveyard to your hand. And his tail effect is when a spell or trap that targets this card is activated, you can lose exactly 1,000, negate the activation, and destroy that card. So he has a bit of a very specific negation effect, and he can add cards to your hand. So I feel like overall he's the better of the two. But if you don't want to play the Light Ruler, you can play the Dark Ruler. I play 2 because he's just neat. We play 3 Arcana Force the World. I'm not even trying. I think it's 21. I'm pretty sure it's 21. Arcana Force 21 the World. Its head's effect, which is the only one that's relevant. During your end phase, you can send 2 monsters you control to the graveyard and skip your opponent's next turn. The World has been played in a slew of random ass archetypes in the last couple of years, mostly Dark Lords, and he's pretty cool. I may do an actual World lock in the future because I do genuinely love the World. He's one of my favorite Yu-Gi-Oh cards. Actually, I have an ultimate rare of him, but he's there. He's pretty neat. You can do some cool things with him, and I like him. He's also the only way you can get into Dragolubian, so I'm all for that. We play 3 Archer Christia. This is the win condition of the deck, let's be real. If you have exactly 4 fairy monsters, you can special summon it, and then neither player can special summon monsters is the main thing. You'll usually get it out with Valhalla, Hall of the Fallen, which you can search with Hecatrice. But yeah, he is the main win condition of the deck. We have Arcana Force, good god, 16? Hopefully, maybe? 16, the Temperance. Her head's effect is have all battle damage you take. Her tail's effect is have all battle damage your opponent takes. But that's not relevant. Its main effect is, which I wish they did this with more Arcana Forces, is that it has another effect that is not coin flip based. What a concept! During damage calculation, you can discard this card, you take no battle damage from that battle. So if you get attacked by, let's say, what's the type of 500 deck? A Blue Eyes Chaos Max Dragon, then you can discard it, you'll take 0. So it's pretty good. I play 3 of it because, we're definitely going to be taking some damage. 3 Galaxy Soldier. This leads to the backup win condition of the deck, which is Side Dragon Infinity. Usually, if all else, at least if you have a whole hand of bullshit and you have 1 Galaxy Soldier, you can at least play out of it, sort of. So yeah, play 3 of those. 3 Hecatrice. You can discard it, add 1 Valhalla, Hall of the Fallen for your deck to your hand, which is how you get Archer Christie and all these other crazy Arcana Forces. But not the Light Roar, because the Light Roar needs to be sort of tribute summoned. It's a special summon, but we got ways. We played 1 singular Arcana Force 3, the Empress. Her effect actually not too bad. Each time your opponent normal summons or sets a monster, you can special summon 1 Arcana Force from your hand. So if your opponent does normal summons, you can special summon Arcana Force 21 the world and set off a cool combo, maybe. I mean, you'll have Light Barrier on the field, so maybe that'll work out, maybe. Not sure. We play 3 Tellus the Little Angel. If this monster is sent from your monsters under the graveyard, you can special 1 Tellus token. And if you control a Tellus token, you banish this card and a spell card from your hand, summon 2 more. So with this card, you can definitely set up a good tribute summon. Keep in mind though that you cannot, if you use the second effect Tellus Little Angel, you cannot summon Big Daddy over here. But you can summon Arcana Force the World by tributing it, so give and take. Definitely a give and take card. The better of the two, let's be honest. Angel 01, it's not 01, it's 01. You can fetch this card by revealing 1 level 7 or higher monsters from your hand, which you have a pretty good amount of. And special summon it, in addition to your normal summon, you can summon another monster. So you can set up multiple summons in order to summon the Big Daddy, which is the goal of the deck, although that never happens. On to our spells, we play 3 copies of Arcana Reading, the new card, because Konami loves to give very under-supported archetypes 1 spell card and hope it fixes everything. Arcana Reading's effect is toss a coin. However, if you have Light Barrier, you can choose the effect, which you'll usually just choose the effect. Its effect is add 1 card from your deck to your hand that has a coin tossing effect, except Arcana Reading. This, thankfully, allows you to get second coin toss, so I only play 1 of that. However, because, I tried to minimize the coin flips as much as possible in this deck. However, it will come into play, so I'll play at least 1. Its tail effect is your opponent can add 1 card from their deck to their hand. There is no reason to do that. Also, you can banish it from your graveyard and then normal summon 1 Arcana Force monster from your hand. So, that really will not come into play, but if you have the option, you can do it. I guess we'll just move on to Light Barrier and skip the generic spells, which we'll get to in a moment. Light Barrier tells basically you flip a coin if the results tells the effect's negated. However, when it's heads, if you summon an Arcana Force monster, you can choose the coin flip, which is amazing. And if Arcana Force monster destroys another monster out of battle, you gain life points equal to the destroyed monster's original attack. Decent concept, however not very strong because a lot of the Arcana Forces do not really revolve around, and they're not very offensive, we'll say that. But it's a good card, so you play 3 of it because it makes your life a little easier. On to the generic spell card, we play 3 Pot of Extravagance to draw cards. If you don't want to play Pot of Extravagance, play Pot of Desires, because we usually max out on all these cards. Just max out on a few extras and remove some that you don't like, maybe Tellus or stuff like that. You can just play Pot of Desires, much cheaper option. Or just play 1 day a piece Upstart Goblin and then some other 3rd draw card, / draw. Just do whatever works within your budget. We play 3 Dark Lord on more because we definitely need those effects negated because if someone has a 30 negate field, most decks can't play through that, but I'm sure as fuck not be able to play through it with fucking Arcana Force, so yeah, 3 Dark Lord on more. And then our final spell card is Valhalla Hall of the Fallen. Once per turn, you special summon a fairy monster from your hand if you control no other monsters. So you have Archlord Christia, and hopefully you'll win the game off of that. If you're not, you're in for it's going to be a rough time. Onto our extra deck, we have 1 Draglubian, 1 Hope Harbinger, long as fuck name. We also play Numeron Dragon, because I like Numeron Dragon. We play our Win Condition, and it's like we play this Win Condition, it's baby form. We play Baguska, the God. We play Underworld Goddess of the Closed World, because of course I do. We play 1 Boral Sword Dragon, we play 1 Nightmare Unicorn, 1 Nightmare Phoenix, and 1 Nightmare Cerberus. I'm gonna play them every day. I put that shit in everything. And I play 1 Winged Anima, because you can summon it with Angel 01. And I really do not want to do this, but let's go to and do a test hand, so see you guys in a minute. Okay, here's a real simple Arcana Force 21 lock. Will it help you win? Absolutely not, but it'll make you feel better. And that's all I care about. Because with this deck, that's pretty much all you can expect. So, there will be no fucking reason in all holy hell for you to ever use the Tails effect, so I'm getting Arcana Force 21 the world. Keep in mind, by the way, that during the first turn Light Barrier is activated, its effect is good. So, when I special summon Big Daddy, the world over here, his effect is going to go off. So keep that in mind. I almost clicked tails. That would have been a sad time to be me. Sad time to be me. And then if I'm feeling like a real go-getter, I can link Sun. So during your end phase, you can use the Great World Tribute itself from that. And you will get a token, I believe, so that's something. And then you get another turn where you can do absolutely nothing. So I am not trying to keep my opinion safe on this deck. It is not very competitively viable. Let's see if I get a coin flip. Let's see if I get heads. Oh, I got heads. See, I'm getting the respect I deserve for once. So I'm not gonna lie, this is not the most competitive deck you can play. But is it fun? Abso-fucking-lutely. I love Arcana Force. Sartorius is one of the better GX villains because he actually played the game. And I think this is probably about as good as you can get without playing just the World Lock, which I didn't want to do. If you guys have any constructive criticism, if you guys want me to do want me to work on the deck more or give me some ideas to make a stronger Arcana Force deck, I absolutely will because I really want to have this deck do something. But otherwise, I'm Jared Just Scored. I love each and every one of you guys, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye! Oh, actually, I just remembered. Because I missed last week, I'm going to do a special double deck profile this week. That was weird. I'm going to do 3 videos, and 2 of them are going to be deck profiles, and I'm going to do my usual Sunday video, so look forward to that. Bye, guys.